Hello, welcome again for joining our free online lesson. Today's topic, basically, we are going to cover on introduction to Autodesk Inventor iLogic. So I believe that some of you already familiar with Autodesk Inventor, but for today's topic, we are going to talk on the introduction, the basic things about the iLogic, okay, and also some things that might be can speed up your process right now. Okay, thanks for those that joined from our Zoom live, okay, our Zoom meeting, and also I believe that some of you also will join from our YouTube channel. Okay, so for today's topics, we will live on our Zoom account, our YouTube account. Right, so let's go straight away for these topics. Okay, for today's topic, the introduction of iLogic. So basically, what is iLogic? iLogic is a programming language that we are able to do changes for our model without do the change manual. Without change the model manually. Okay. So if you have any question later or you want to ask more, you can just email to me or can also contact me via phones. Over here, we will go with our objective. So in this case, we will how to save copy. First thing first, we will learn on how to do a changes of dimension. The second one, how we want to active or we want to deactive certain features in Inventor. Okay, and then we will direct go to save copy as. So I believe this one already in of the Inventor itself. Okay, so also we will create form, tabs, form, and button for the rules. All related to iLogic we will learn for this 30 minutes. So the first things, okay, the design challenge that normally company will face. So some of company they will need one object that have a few types of variation. So for this case, the design one, I want this kind of design. The second design, I want without this emboss, okay, without these things extruded. Okay, the third one, I want this object will be mirrored into the next location, maybe left or right item. So basically, we just need to create one instead of we create it so many times. So we just need to create one and just change the value. Later, you can just save copy as. So let's understand about the strategy first. So first thing first, we need to configure the part. Okay, the second strategy, we need to set up the parameter and rules. Okay, the third one, we need to create the iLogic itself. Okay, and we just need to run the iLogic into the model. Okay, if you want to do together with me after this, so you can just go to this link. Okay, https://autod.sk3x. Make sure that you follow all the capital letter here. X, small capital H, X, Y, I. So make sure that you follow everything here. Okay, let's look on the model. So I have one model, something like this. So in this model, first thing first, before we start with iLogic, we need to study on all the features in here. Okay, if you can see here, I already set up this one already, do the extrusion. Okay, so this one is normal extrusion. Okay, again, create another extrusion, do the fillet, extrude again, fillet again, and make it shell. Okay, roughly this will be the things that we want to create using modeling in Inventor itself. So, and if you can see here, I have one more part, which is I mirror it. Okay, I already mirror it. Okay, but in this case, I just need to suppress it. Okay, the second things that we need to do, we need to do the parameter. We need to also study the parameter here. Okay, if you see that this one I already renamed. Normally, all the parameter will start with D0, D1, D2, D3, and so on. Okay, in case the parameter that you want to use, okay, for example, this one, D1, you want to change it, change the size. Okay, you can just directly rename, and then you can tick here, make it as a key. Okay, and then also this one just need to tick here. Okay, for this case, I just try to tick whatever parameter that I think later I need to change. Okay, very straightforward right now. Okay, so how to change it? So you can change using the rules later. Okay, so let's start with creating some simple rules. So in this case, I can go to this iLogic. If your PC don't have the iLogic, you can click here, go to click this plus symbol. Okay, then you will see iLogic and just directly click on this iLogic. Okay, so for example, I click on this iLogic, just drag to here. So in iLogic tab, you will see they will have 4 more tabs: rules, form, global form, if you have any, and external rule. External rule means that you created from external sources. Okay, for example, you are created using Notepad or Visual Studio, and then you want to insert here to make it can be run at any type of model. That one is the external rules. The basic rule is more focused on these specific parts. Okay, this one is a part rules. Okay, so to create a new rules, I just need to go to here, right click, add rules. Okay, since the parameter I already set, then I don't want to do any rule first. I just want direct go to create form. So right click, add form. Okay, this will be the form editor dialog box. Okay, and then this will be the sample dialog box. Since I already rename and I already make it the key value, so this 4 item I can just simply drag and drop here, something like this. So once everything okay, so I can just directly hit OK. Okay, now you can see that in my iLogic form tab, you already have this form. Basically, this one you can rename. Okay, the form you can just directly rename here. Part configuration. Config. Okay, so this one already become part config. So now if I want to change the value, it's really straightforward. Just type in 3 inch with 5 inch with 4.25 and 2.25. Okay, so that will be for parametric. Very straightforward as long as you rename the parameter and make it as a key. Okay, the second thing is if I want to make it more attractive. Okay, so I want to make sure that in this model, I want to turn on or turn off these 2 items. And the second option is this mirror. Okay, so let's go to the presentation slide. Okay. Oh, I already finished. Okay. So if I want to do the extended means I want to active the emboss or I want to deactive the emboss, I can create the parameter using user parameter. So go to your Inventor, click on this FX symbol, the parameter symbol at top area here. So over here, they will have 3 options on creating parameter. Okay, if you create one of it, it will become the new user parameter. Okay, at this top area will be a model parameter, which is all the dimension that you key in when you do modeling, either in Sketch or either in features. So in this case, if I want to do the text parameter, I just can simply go here, text extended. So for this extended, I want to have option yes or no. Right click. So make sure that you click anywhere here, then directly right click, make multi-value. Yes, enter. No, click add. So they will have 2 options, yes or no. Okay, let's do for the second parameter, which is orientation. Orientation. Okay, so this one also want to make it yes or no. or let me check again, left hand and right hand. So I go here, left hand, and okay, the spelling is very important here. If you are spell it wrongly, and then suddenly the coding you are using the right spell, then your code cannot run properly. Okay, so that one you need to make sure that everything in a proper spelling error. Make sure no error on your spelling. Okay, click done. So once already done with the user parameter, go back to my rules. So now we can create the rules. Okay, so this rules is for if I want to create the configuration configuration rules. So let's go to my slide presentation. This will be the configuration rules for extended. So I will use if extend yes, then features is true. Else means else I want to make sure that this extended become no, then it becomes false. Okay, so how to create by using this interface? Okay, this dialog box, the iLogic dialog box. So basically it's really straightforward. They will have one button, if, then, and if. Click. So right now I know that I want to use a proper parameter. So this one, my expression, I need to click, double click, go to my user parameter because extended will be in here. Right click and capture current state. So this one I don't need. So I just want to make it if extended yes, then what is it? Okay. So then what I can do, I can just press enter here. So then go to your body here. For example, this motor option, capture current state. Okay, then these features, I can just remove everything that I don't want. Okay, then the feature active is true. Okay, and then another one, which is this fillet, capture current state. Okay, so if I want to add a new command or new parameter, okay, so I can just directly click on this else. Else, by using copy, okay, Control C and Control V, I can just directly Control C, Control V here, change the true to false. Okay, if you want to add some text, you can, if you want to add any, maybe you want to do a description for your parameter, for your rules, so you can just use these symbols and then just type in any rules here. Okay, so this one is for first one. Okay, so let's jump to the second one. If orientation is left-handed, then features mirror is false. Means if the right, then features mirror one will be true. So let's go to my inventor. Again, I can do it many parameter, okay, many rules, many information in one rules. So then this one, as long as I already end if, means I already close this section. Okay, so if I want to insert this symbol also can. Okay, so but this one no need to do. So I just can directly use this if, then, and if again. So if my expression, which is my orientation, if my orientation is equal to left-handed, left hand, then the features is false. So which is this mirror is false. Sorry. So this one I need to go to here. Then the features will be false. Okay, else, go to here, click else. Okay, I can copy and change from false to true. Right, so after you're done with these rules, so you can click save or directly click save and run. So what happened now, Okay, basically your model can change the orientation and also the extended. So, but to make it your step or your way easier, so you can go to this form, edit again this form. Okay, just try to add these rules. Okay, basically this rule we already add here. Okay, or to make it more better view, so you can also use this all parameter, look for extended and orientation. Okay, in case you don't want to show everything in one tab, so you can also make it this tab group. Okay, this will be my first tab group. Okay, so this will be my tab group, first tab group, and then all these objects I want to insert inside this tab group. Okay, for the second one, I just need to do another tab group. This one I just need to insert in here. Okay, so this one basically can rename. This one for size, and then this one for custom. So once you're already done, you can click here, click part configuration, can change any size, go to this custom, extended yes or no. No means you already deactivate the features for these two. Okay, for the right hand side means you already activate here. So yes. Okay, and then you can change the size and the orientation at one time. Okay, then you can do the save as method. So that will be the basic understanding on parts iLogic. Okay. So after this, we will go on the next agenda, our agenda, the second agenda. So this will be the result that we are able to do, which is part diameter one, which is this value and so on. So all the parameter here, basically you also can rename it. Okay, for parts, very straightforward. So let's go to this, the more interesting things. So in case I have one cabinet that basically keep change the size. This one is an assembly cases. So the cabinet keep change the size. So instead of we are doing it manually, change one by one, part by part. Okay, and then what are the best way to create this iLogic? So first strategy, you need to do a modeling. Okay, you need to have the model and the assembly. Okay, the second strategy, every version that we created, we need to make sure that the parameter and rules will be saved in here directly. So iLogic form, you need to create also. Okay, try to minimize the button, okay, to make it easier. The rules will be a bit complicated for assembly, but it's okay. So you can learn. So and then the rules needs to open and replace the component without replace the component with the new component. So but this idea basically I want to click when I already done the changes. I want to have one button. The later I click save as copy, it will create a new folder, and then it will easy for me to send the folder to other people. So that will be my objective. Okay, so what will be my products? Okay, directly go here. So this will be my products that we will do, the cabinet. So over here, you will see they will have length, width, the height, also the door size, okay, together with the opening. So for this model, the size keep change. Okay, I don't have a very constant, very simple size. So then what I need to do, first step, open the file, the IAM file, and then directly create a user parameter, just same like before. Okay, in this case, I want to make it a customer first because for this customer, later when I click save, okay, when I click save copy, so what happened, it will create a new folder for this customer name. Okay, and then the assembly name, the assembly part number, new part number, and for the front door, side area, and top area, part number. Okay, so this will be the result that later we will do something like this. So basically, this form already created. Okay, we just need to do some sort of, basically this form already created. So we just need to do the rules. Okay, so for these rules, right? If you can see here, the words that they are using a bit complicated. Okay, if you're not really sure how to get all this kind of words, so basically you can go to Inventor also. So when you, okay, let me open first the file, click open, cabinet, this iLogic cabinet IAM. So in this case, if I have this file, right, okay, then suddenly I want to make sure that I learn, I know about this iLogic. Okay, how to use this iLogic also. So I can go to here. Okay, all the configuration already been set up for my case. Okay, but they have no rules yet. Okay, let me check here. Edit rules. Oh, they already have the rules here. They already have the rules. Okay, so later I just need to just use these rules. So in this case, basically, if I want to use this rule, or if I want to check whatever information that you can use in this rule, you can go to over here, manage tab. At this top, at this you can see on your panel, right? They will have add rules, iLogic browser, event trigger, iTrigger, and they will have more item here. Okay, so basically this one just the same like if you right click on this left side. So in terms of iLogic, if you really want to get a simple iLogic information, so you can just use this one, event trigger. So over here they will have sample of iLogic. Sample of iLogic. Okay, if you think that this iLogic is good, then you can insert on the external iLogic rules. Okay, so normally if you want to get or you want to edit the iLogic, so I will suggest you to use this Visual Studio instead of you're using normal workpad. So just download this Visual Studio. So just same like our first part iLogic, right? So if extended yes, then features active large motor is true. So for this case, right, you can see all things will become in a different color. If you use a normal workpad, everything will be in the same color. Then you cannot know what is the problem, maybe a spelling error or a symbol error. Okay, so let's jump to what we going to do for this here. Okay, in this iLogic, right, so the rules, if you require these rules, so just let me know. Okay, just email to me. Okay, so I want to make it this object and can be changed at any size and can save as a new client name. So what I need to do, just need to create a new rules, save, copy as. Okay, so for here, I just directly select everything and copy and directly paste in here. Okay, click save and run. All right, so this one, basically I need to just save because the file is already in here. So the second iLogic that I need to create means this one, the second one is a dot check. Okay, for this dot check, I want to make it part, change the length, okay, fit into the opening. Okay, and then can also make it voice over. So if I is equal to -1, then they will have voice over come up later. So can also copy, or you can also go to the Autodesk forum to get whatever code that might be suitable for your company. Save and run. Yeah. So they will also show the pop-up, that the error pop-up, the warning pop-up to you. Okay. So once I already done with these two, I can close. I already have 3 configuration. So basically this form I already done. Okay, and basically what can I do? I can change the size for front, for top, and then also create this customer name and the numbers, everything here. So to make it your idea more interactive, right? So after you're done with this cabinet, so I want, when I click save as, okay, let me go here. I will like to check. Okay, I don't have the save as yet. So this one, I just need to add the new rules in here. Save copy as. Okay, save copy as here. So now if I want to change this one, the customer name, okay, in this, my folder here, my workspace and cabinet folder don't have any customer folder yet. So since the coding, I already set up everything. So for example, the customer that I want to create is an ACAD. Click OK and run the configuration. ACAD. Okay, so this one I just try to type in 4001A. Okay, 400. Oh, this one I think I forgot to set up something. Go back to my rules, save copy as, edit, click on this option, don't run it automatically. Save. Okay, go to this form again, edit. Yep, everything okay, and click here. So 400, this one is for front. Okay, and this one should be for side and top. Okay, so once you're already done with this step, you can click on this button, save copy as. Okay, so since this one I have maybe some problem on my setup for this door, then it can change menu automatically. Okay, so what happened to my folder here? So in case if you already created the folder properly, you will see this cat folder, my customer name. So this will be the assembly and so on. So in case I want to add more, for example, Autodesk AA. Okay, the part number will be a bit different. A, F, A, and A. So then I just click again this save copy as. So the word is not correct for the dot check. Okay, and then I can go back to my folder and check again. Okay, so over here, when I go to workspace, I already have the ACAD folder and the Autodesk folder. So that's how we work with iLogic. Instead of we are creating one by one, change all the sizes manually. So if you are doing it perfectly, then conceptual modeling, you can make it very fast. Okay, so right now, if I want to change this Autodesk AA file, then I can just direct open this file, do the detailing or do the joining, do the bolt connection directly using Inventor also. So that will be roughly for my topics for today. If you have any question later, you can just go to our website. Okay, if you want to chat with me, you can go to here, click on this live chat. So try type hi Syafiq or hi anyone here. So they will direct to a person in charge. Okay, if you want to know about the Autodesk product or Autodesk topics that we doing for this month, so we are doing a lot of AEC things also. So Inventor things also already done few. So this topic also will good topics if you want to learn on the Fusion 360. Okay, so just click here and join and learn. So don't forget also go to our Facebook and our YouTube channel. So our YouTube, we did video right now. We are doing video for this iLogic. Okay, we are doing live on our YouTube channel. So if you want to go to here, just directly view here. So in case you want to request any topic, any specific topic, then you can just go live chat here, chat to me, or you also basically can go to here. So training, workshop requests or demo requests. So just type in any information that you want, Inventor, make it specific, then click submit. So our team will receive the notification. So we will plan for upcoming months. So they will have a lot more things that we able to learn for this year, for this fresh start 2023. So our objective is to help you make it your job faster to speed up your current workflow. Okay, so that will be my presentation for today. Thank you everyone that joined from our Zoom, okay, Fong, Tini, Inani, okay, and also for those that join from our YouTube. Okay, I believe that a lot more people will join